Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today we are doing another video taking on the Legendary Goku event. And as you can see from the title, we are doing the Kamehameha team today. So, wow, full tech rotation. Let's see. We've got Goku Black's on the next rotation. Gohan is in the 9th slot. I want Gohan and the Go Bros together, so let's float off Vegito Blue here. So, Vegito Blue being on the team. Now, some of you might see that and think, wait, what? Because Ultra Instinct Goku at the very end is an int unit, hits incredibly hard. Basically, a lot of people underestimate how good Vegito Blue would be on this event. Of course, my mouse freezes up. But he does infinitely stack his attack and defense. So, I have already seen a few people in groups saying that he wouldn't be too good to use, but at least one of my friends has posted a screenshot from a lot deeper into the event where his defense is ridiculously high. Now, from what I remember hearing, I think super attacks from UI Goku, once we get to that point, are still going to do quite a lot of damage. But, you know, we've got our items for that. A lot of these teams, we're not going to need to really use a lot of items until we get to the last couple of phases. Okay, he wasn't in the 9th slot. He was in the last bit of the pie at the top, so that was a bit misleading, but okay. So we'll put you there. Now, I've brought the Super Saiyan Goku. I had a very interesting discussion with one of my friends, Jake, one of the guys that was here for when I did my Android summons. Goku loses the ability to infinitely stack his attack and defense once you transform all the way up to Super Saiyan Blue, but if you keep him in his SSR state, where he's just the base form Goku, he will continue to infinitely stack his attack and defense. And he sent me a screenshot of him in the final stage against Mastered Ultra Instinct, where he had over 250,000 defense, which obviously for a unit that's in his SSR form, that is very, very good indeed. So, as we've discussed before, and I'm sure it'll get mentioned many times considering the fact we're going to go through this event with so many different teams, units that infinitely stack their defense are absolutely necessary, should I say, for this team. I don't know why I'm being such an idiot as well. That's why I got so confused. The fact that we're running the Kamehameha team, so of course we have two Gohans. So there was a Gohan in the 9th slot. I'm sure someone's already commented about how I've made that dumb mistake, but at least I noticed it now. So now the thing about, we got the Goku and Gohan on the team. We saw from the Super Saiyan video that we've already done on this event that they're not going to be the best. Then their defense is not going to be that high if we're not using them as a main rotation unit, but considering some of the other options that we had, they're still probably one of the better units to bring on this event. Because I don't know exactly how I want to do my rotations. I know I want Gohan and the Go Bros together, ideally, because they do link well. And we don't need to worry too much. We don't really mind not getting 18 key supers with the Gohan, because we want to stack our attack and defense as much as possible. I kind of want to try having Goku Black and Vegito Blue together, but unfortunately they don't have any key links, so it's very much going to depend on what the rotations are looking like. See, Vegito Blue's defense not super high to start with, but let's get him a super attack and see how we look. And then obviously we want Goku Black to get one, because Goku Black will eventually transform, because then at least after that they'll have a couple of extra links together, which will be very good, obviously including Super Saiyan. They both have power bestowed by God, I think. Or maybe he doesn't have it until he becomes Super Saiyan, I'm not sure. But obviously the more super attacks Vegito Blue can get, the better. There's that level 3 dodge though. So yeah, he's not tanking all that well at the moment, but that will come in time. And then of course, Goku Black will start building up his defense. We do have type advantage here as well, so yeah, not much damage taken here, which is all good. And then Goku trying to help out a little bit with a crit there as well. So we're going to keep the friend as the main rotation Gohan, because I did find a rainbow friend Gohan to bring. Mine has one dupe, so we'll put him in that 3rd slot, and we'll actually get the 18 key super with him. since he's not going to be on rotation as much. Infinitely building his attack and defense is not going to add up as much, but LR Gohan is so good that he doesn't need to get that many supers off, and he'll be able to tank well. So even being floated off in that 3rd spot, by the time we get to MUI, even my Gohan should still be taking double digits, so that's going to be very good. And then no crit, so unfortunately not a lot of damage against the type advantage. But there we go, Goku Black, transform. Just like the Infinite Dragon Ball history, this is like an event that Goku Black can shine on, because we'll actually get to see him transform on a fairly regular basis. Plus, it's going to mitigate the fact that he doesn't have a lot of key links with Vegito Blue, with the fact that he gives himself 3 key. So we can grab those, and then we'll get those. Plus, I guess the one added bonus of Vegito Blue is the fact that because he has the opportunity to do multiple additionals, it doesn't necessarily matter too much if we don't get 12 key with him. Obviously, it all comes down to RNG, but even though we didn't get enough key for him to super attack here, he could still super attack at least once. So obviously, we kind of have to just see how the RNG is going to play out for that. But Goku Black getting that free level 5 dodge. So additional normal, another additional normal. Okay, so he got 2 additionals, but they were both normal attacks. So that's not ideal. And then you're going to transform. I mean, we're going to finish him off here, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So we'll put you there. We'll get a nice 18 key super with the Go Bros. They've already built up their defense quite a bit, so we should take no damage here. Yeah, no worries. I still love this super attack animation. People complain that it's really basic, and it is kind of basic compared to some of the crazy ones that we have now, but I just really love that close-up of Gohan right at the start, so very cool. And now we are on to Super Saiyan 3, so okay, this is the perfect opportunity to do this. So give those to you, those to you, and then I guess we'll just give, actually let's give those to Gohan so we can bring some of these other orbs down, start making some connections for other people. Right, so 10k before this super. Let's see, hopefully we can get a couple of supers off this turn. Come on, don't let me down, Vegito Blue. Okay, you're letting me down. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, he's attacked 4 times, and 2 of them were supers, so we definitely can't complain in that regards. Okay, now he's taking like 3,000 after getting another 2 supers. So, once we get off a few more, we are going to be taking basically double digits. We do have type advantage at the moment, though, as well, so that is something to bear in mind. Now Goku Black's going to get supered. Unfortunately, his defense is not quite going to be high enough to not take damage from that just yet. So I didn't bring the LR fusions on this build just because we brought them in the last one. Because I noticed when I was trying to put this team together, if I'd used almost like my sort of go-to team build, like almost all of the team was exactly the same as the Super Saiyan team build that we used, aside from putting in Rose. So I decided to take out the fusions, and I'm not going to heal because the Go Bros aren't going to take any damage here, and then they're going to get a Dokkan attack, so this is going to be a full heal for us. I've already seen a lot of people posting like no item runs with the Kamehameha team, so it is definitely possible. Maybe we could do it with this build. Like I said, obviously this is technically not the best build of this team I could make. I just didn't want the team to be too similar to the previous video, so but I think we'll still do okay. Go Bros, wow, 5.6 mil. So goodbye Super Saiyan 3 Goku, hello full HP, and Super Saiyan God time. So who have we got now? Well, now we've got type advantage again. Oh, and we transformed to Super Saiyan God as well. So there you go, good timing. This is not ideal, but God Goku does have damage mitigation, right? So yeah, he still raises attack and defense with his super at the moment. And then he's got Damage reduction by 24%. He has 20% defense from his passive. Okay, so he should be okay in this last lot, I think. But let's just go for it and see. So I'll do that, and then give you those. So supers for everyone. I should really start checking what their defense stats are at, but yeah, with the type advantage, I'm not surprised Goku Black is already at the point where he's going to take double digits. Plus, the great part about this event is we get to see this, one of the best super attacks. Like, I love it, and you don't get to see Rose transformation all that often. But Vegito Blue up to 2.3 mil. I think mine only has 2 dupes as well, so that's decent. Straight away, another super attack. That's what we want to see. Just as many of those as possible, please. Normal attack. One more? No. Okay, 25k without the type advantage. So we definitely need to get more supers off of him. It's kind of the RNG is really going to be where we see that, like, the best advantage if we can actually get supers. Of course, this Goku's going to get supered, so we'll get supered with type disadvantage. Fortunately, the damage reduction means that we didn't take as much as we could have. So, obviously, that's not the worst thing. Should we finish him off with this? I think we might be able to. As you know, I guess I'll save it in case we can get it near the end. Because in that previous video that I did, I used the family Kamehameha as soon as it was available, just because I wasn't sure if we were going to get to a point where we would be able to use it after that. But I also want more turns for my units to be stacking their defense, so I guess it probably does make sense to save it until closer to the end. So, see, an additional super from Gohan is great, because that's another boost to himself. So yeah, the fact that he's taking double digits from type disadvantage. See, I know people are still a bit like, people are not happy with the transformation condition for Gohan, and obviously on this particular like build of this team, he's not going to be able to transform at all anyway. But he's such a good unit. Like, it doesn't take long at all for him to be taking double digits from attacks, even on like Dokkan events and stuff. Even on Super Battle Road as well. He is very, very good. So, right. So Rose's up to 127,000. I feel like Vegito Blue might actually take less because of the type disadvantage that Goku has over us. So I'm going to do that. Plus it gives Rose another chance to super attack before he gets hit. And then this Kamehameha Goku at the end obviously hasn't had as much chance to build up his defense, but he has type advantage, so he should be perfectly fine for this turn. Just at least one super, please, Vegito Blue. There we go. That's what we need. We need to keep stacking up those stats. So as long as we can get at least one super per turn, then that's not too bad. And then the level 3 dodge. Of course, just like Super Battle Road, we'll dodge the normal attack, get hit by the super, but 86, that's okay. But that keeps us safe, because Rose probably would have taken quite a lot of damage from a super attack. So the fact that he supered Vegito Blue is very good. Hey, so Rose taking double digits from normals. That's what we like to see. Because yeah, if I'd bought the fusions, we would have got at least one of the like free heals at this point. So now our Goku is going to go Super Saiyan Blue. So if we double check his stats now, oh yeah, so the Gobros are up to like 150k. See, Gohan only up to, oh no, sorry, that's 300. Jeez, yeah, Gohan is putting in a shift. Well, I guess we're gonna do this, but let's check out Goku. Yeah, see, now he does immense damage with a great chance to stun the enemy, but no infinite rays anymore. So does have 25% damage reduction. That's pretty decent. And then obviously for this one turn only, he will get an automatic crit, which is good. So we should. Can we finish him off? Maybe. Actually, I'm going to put Gohan. in the... Actually, I'm worried about the super, because if we put Gohan in the first slot, then we can 18 key super with the Gobros, most likely. But let's just do this. Because if we get supered in the first slot, the Gobros will at least tank reasonably well. I mean, they're going to tank everything else for no damage anyway. Literally the only thing on this rotation that can hurt us is a super attack. So, and we're going to get another couple of supers, or at least one. Another super off with the Gobros. We're not having the best luck with the RNG for additional supers here. But, okay, so they take the super attack. That is the ideal scenario for us on this turn. We might actually have to heal though, unfortunately, without getting the bonus of the free heal from having the LR Fusions transform. We're quite far off of another Dokkan attack, so we might actually have to heal. But our Blue Goku, going to get a guaranteed crit. He's at 90% mine now, so 1.26, that's not terrible. Okay, so... do this. And then this. So we'll use, let's just use an Android 8, why not? Because that's the thing, I feel like certain rotations I could definitely risk, like now I could risk keep going without healing and see if we can make it to the Dokkan mode, because most of them will tank for double digits. It's just the fact that, like, if Rose cops a super attack here, we would have absolutely died if I didn't heal. So no additional super from Vegito Blue as well. He's letting me down. I built him up at the beginning with all that praise about how he was going to be super useful and have really high defense by the time we got to the end of the event, and he's just not super attacking for me. So I guess putting him on this rotation was not the best idea. I should have got someone who would link up with him a little bit better. But there's not a huge amount of units that can infinitely stack their defense that have over in a flash. So the fact that he doesn't have prepared for battle really hurts the Tech Vegito Blue, and it's mind-boggling to me that I'm pretty sure he's the unit that he has it before he Dokkan Awakens, and then once you Dokkan Awaken him, he doesn't have it anymore. So I don't know why they would do that. What are the... see, they're at 180,000 already. Look at this. Gohan at 600,000 defense and the Gobros at 300,000. I have no dupes in them. So that is... that's rather good. Let's give you those. And then... so this is where it starts to get long, right? Because the... getting to Ultra Instinct... wow, 54 damage. Getting to Ultra Instinct Goku, it took us just under 17 minutes. It will now probably take somewhere around that same amount of time to actually finish the event, depending on how lucky we get with things like crits and then him dodging our attacks and stuff. But over 4 mil on the Gobros. Bear in mind, as I say, again, they are 55%. So if there was ever any doubt, they are one of the best units in the game. They're probably the second or third best unit in the game. Probably the best if we're just talking about global. Because obviously Kale and Caulifla are still stupidly broken and unbalanced. But for global, as of right now, I think probably the Gobros and then this new LR Gohan have got to be in contention for being the best unit in the game. So, right. See, this Goku has over in a flash. So every time he comes into the rotation, that's going to be really nice for us. Rose's up to 160,000 now, so let's lead with him, and then we can get one super attack with Vegito Blue, and then we just kind of have to hope that the RNG can come in clutch for us and actually give us an additional super. But because this is the final stage now until we get to the Int Mastered UI. So we need as many super attacks with Vegito Blue before we take out UI Goku as we can get. So Rose now comfortably double digits with no items active. And he can just continue to build his defense. I mean, Vegito Blue's at a 2.6 million attack stat, which is very decent. But We just need them additional supers. These additional normals are, you know, they're nice, but yeah, see, 49,000. It's really letting me down here. I realise, like I said, though, it's kind of my fault for the way I built the team. I probably should have prioritised a link partner that will make it so that he can super every turn. Because whilst the infinite defense stacking is obviously ridiculously good for this mechanic, you need to actually be getting it to work for it to show its effectiveness. And so we've had quite a few turns where Vegito Blue hasn't super attacked, and that's obviously going to hugely hurt him in the long run for actually building up that defense. So I might have to actually, thinking about it now, I might have to actually put him off rotation when we get to Mastered UI, because otherwise he might take quite a beating. We shall see. I really wanted him to, you know, go ham and just show us a ridiculous... Wow, 240. Ooh. That's a lot considering how high their defense was. Damn, over 300,000 defense, and they still take that much damage from a super attack. That's crazy. Well, we're definitely gonna have to heal, so we can, I guess, help out Vegito Blue a little bit with the fact that we are gonna use a Princess Snake. So he gets a little bit of extra damage mitigation this turn. And then... yeah, see, Rose almost at 200,000 defense now. And then, yeah, we need to super with these guys on the end as well, because they're taking quite a few hits. Now, with the Princess Snake active, they should be fine. But yeah, we definitely need to get as many supers in as we can. Dodge, okay. So yeah, 3 additional normals, but none of them were super attacks. So yeah, this RNG really letting us down for Vegito Blue, which is a big shame. Because really, if we brought the LR Vegito Blue, not only does he have the prepared for battle with Rose, but he infinitely stacks his defense on his 12 key super, which from judging from the rotations that we've seen so far and how the orbs have been laid out and stuff, it probably would have been very easy to only get 12 key supers with him all the way through up until now. So that is a little bit of a shame. Because I normally, to be honest, when I'm doing harder events, especially things like Super Battle Road and stuff like that, I always prioritise the LR Vegito Blue over the tech one. And this is a pretty decent example of why he's potentially better for this event. So he is going to be on at least one of the other categories that we'll do this event with. So I'll definitely make sure that the next time we do the event with a team that can have a Vegito Blue on it, that we use our... LR instead. So okay, so yes, he's only at 100,000 defense, which is not ideal. So he can only raise it from that super attack, which is quite a shame. Of course, his attack raises with each attack performed, so his attack stat is like crazy high. It's almost the highest on the team at the moment. No, it is the highest on the team, sorry. For some reason I thought that was Gohan and that was 500,000. But yeah, he is by far the highest attack stat on the team. But we're just not getting them supers, so he's not got that defense, which is a little bit of a shame. And we're going to get a super with Rose. Sorry, a Dokkan mode with Rose. Do I need to use an item here? Because Vegito Blue, if he takes a super attack... that's a lot of damage, so I think I will use an Icarus right here. I'm obviously not... I will probably do a no items run attempt, like video, but I'm not too bothered about trying to do every single run with no items, because especially because it takes so long. Like, we are now like over 20 minutes into the video and we're only now at Mastered Ultra Instinct, so I definitely don't want to get to this stage and then die, because that's like 25 minutes wasted and then I have to start again from the beginning. So let us give us another slow one. Hey, there we go. So this is what we like to see, because obviously UI, Mastered UI, this is the hardest stage, so getting a full 7 orb Dokkan attack against him to start us off is going to be very nice. It means basically any damage, because we've got the Icarus as well, pretty much any damage we take this turn is just going to be healed up at the start of the next turn anyway. So, yeah, almost 2 mil. Not bad. I mean, if Vegito Blue gets some crits, then we're going to deal some decent damage from him. But of course he's going to dodge. Come on, give me at least one more super attack. No, just one additional. So, even with an Icarus active, he's taking 17k. So, I'm calling shenanigans now on him being super good for this event. And I know I am obviously kidding, because like I said, it's basically I feel like it is my fault for not giving him the best link partner, because I feel like if he did super attack every single turn that we had him out, then maybe we would have been a little bit better off, but that was not the way it went. So these guys are up to 160,000 now, damn. So they should be okay in the last slot. So we'll give you those, especially because the Icarus is still active. And Gohan has so much defense now as well, that every time we pick up same color orbs with him, he's going to heal us up so much. So that's really good. And then we'll give those to you guys just so you can get another super attack. So with the Icarus still active, we should take no damage this turn, which is good. And then on the next rotation, depending on what the attacks are like, I might float off for Vegito Blue. Like this rotation, it would have been a bad idea because there's only one attack in the middle, so I'd have been very happy to just leave him there. But depending what the next rotation looks like, maybe we'll float him off and just link up Rose with the other Gohan, because we already know Gohan's a beast. So, and of course the Gobros get supered. Well, after watching Truth do this event with so many different teams, it's just like he said, is this the UI Goku always seems to super attack the person you don't want him to. So, of course, the Gobros with their type disadvantage are the ones to get the super attack. But at least these guys are holding up as well, taking no damage, so that's all good. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of Vegito Blue now, because I feel like even this Goku is probably going to take less damage than him. So let's do this. See, Rose, we know. We're all good with our boy Rose. He's not going to take really any damage. But can we... I think we can afford to not use an item here. In fact, you know what? Let's get a little bit of a heal, but just boost our attack. I don't know. I didn't even realise I'd selected the Future Bulma item. So the heal we don't really need as much, but we can get that nice little attack boost just to help us... hopefully get through this a little bit quicker. Yeah, this boosts Rose to a 2 million attack stat. Much better. And then fortunately no crits though. Very much need our boys to be getting crits here. 2.5, almost 2.6 on the blue Goku though. That's really good. But yeah, this guy's so much defense. 43,000. Oh, now we're getting sick. We might die now. I don't believe this. Oh, we could die now very easily. 252. Okay. So, wow, 3.5 on the attack stat for Vegito Blue. But what is his defense going to be like? Give me at least one more super. Come on. No. 74! Jesus. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we'll start off by doing this, because we still got the attack boost from the using the Android 8 last turn. So hopefully we can get a crit, because we do have type disadvantage. But come on, free level 5 crit. Yes, 3 million damage. That's what we like to see. So just 3 million damage for free, casually. Why not? So then we'll do this, because our rotation here is so defensively ridiculous. After the Android 8, Gohan has 824,000 defense. Whew, okay. Right. So you can get that, you can get those, and you can get those. As long as he doesn't dodge a lot, this should be a good turn for damage. So, I mean, we already got a 3 million crit off of the family Kamehameha, so that's good. Come on. 4.6 now. Oof. And at least he didn't dodge. So, can we crit again? No. Additional 3.3 on the 12 key super as well. That's crazy. But unfortunately, no crits means not a lot of damage, unfortunately. And then this is my Gohan with no dupes. Obviously, we have the Future Bulma active, but almost 3 million damage. Sorry, attack stat. That's very good indeed. So, okay. Well, now I've ended up with this Goku on rotation, who is a bit of a liability. So, I would normally want to float him off, but there's a lot more attacks in the last slot, so it makes sense to keep him here for now. And then Vegito Blue is going to be in the 3rd slot on the next turn, I think. So we'll use an Icarus, because that will carry over to next turn. Plus it gives a little bit of extra protection, just because no one on this turn has type advantage. So despite the fact their defenses are all quite high now, aside from the Blue Goku, of course, super attacks would still hurt us quite significantly. So, hey, a crit from Goku Black. Double digit damage. See, still over 2 million for the Goku without any boost items active. But, of course, he's going to get dodged and he's going to get super attacked. So, fortunately, Icarus active plus damage mitigation. Normally, the way they stack should mean, yeah, 10,000 damage. Okay. That's what we want to see. So, unfortunately, these guys bound to do next to no damage. Yep, 67,000. Ooh, big numbers. But taking double digits, so that's what we want to see. And then we will do this. Let's see. How can we make it so that we can drop a load of tech orbs? No. Will this connect some of the AGLs, maybe? No. Well, there you go. So my experiment to use Vegito Blue has failed quite spectacularly, thanks to my own stupidity when it came to building the team. He definitely needs a link partner that will enable him to super attack all the time. Because obviously, with an event this difficult, like on a normal event, or like Boss Rush or something like that, I would obviously bring support units to put in the 3rd slot. That would have made it a lot easier for him to super attack, because he'd have been getting a load of extra ki. But because of how difficult this event is, and as you've seen, there can be a lot of times where there's loads of attacks in the last slot. You really don't want to bring units that are not going to be able to take hits, and then just have to put them in that last slot where they'll then get slapped around by Ultra Instinct Goku. So at least we got 2 supers this turn. But then, of course, he's going to take the super attack. So this is exactly why I used the Icarus last turn. Because, yes, he's still 220,000 damage with an Icarus active. That is actually a little bit ridiculous. So we are going to have... we're going to keep Gohan around now, I think. So I think they... Does he share... He might share shocking speed with the Goku. Goku, wow, that Goku doesn't have shocking speed either. Okay. Well, we'll leave Gohan in the front slot just because he is the daddy. And then we'll give you that. I'm just so, like, overall, like, I'm just so impressed with how good Gohan is, both offensively and defensively. So we're going to use this. I'll save the Princess Snake just in case we are going to have an extra turn. Because everyone on this team should tank well enough that using it would be a waste here. So give ourselves a heal plus the attack boost. Gives this Gohan 3 mil. I mean, my Gohan has 1 dupe. And so he's still out here taking double digits after all these turns. And doing a lot of damage. 2 million attack stat on the Goku Black gets dodged. What a shame. And unless he's not going to super this turn, Rosé's going to get super attack. Well, he didn't super this turn. Okay. And Goku didn't get dodged. Wow. But no crit, so we didn't deal a lot of damage. Well, we'll let Gohan finish things up here with a nice big 18 key super. Or at least I say that, of course, because he very easily could get dodged. But you imagine if he just dodges every single attack this turn and doesn't die. But No damage to what? 5.5 million damage from the Rainbow Gohan. There you go. That is quite something, or should I say attack stat. But he crit for 3 million damage, so yeah, we will absolutely take that. But there you go. So that is the Legendary Goku event, Kamehameha team run. Definitely not the best build of this team, and we kind of messed up a little bit with the Vegito Blue, but we still managed to do it. We obviously had to end up using a lot more items than I would have to have if we'd built the team slightly differently. But there you go. Let me know if you've run the Kamehameha team, what build did you go for? I really love being able to use Goku Black just because of the... he's never really had an event that will let him shine until the Infinite event and this one, so that's very good. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.